Hello, hello everybody. On this video about how to create your Pro Suite workspace for the first time, so you can start trading. So it's pretty easy. First of all, just make sure that you have a connection, so you are connected to your data provider. And we're going to create that workspace by clicking on the Workspaces here from the menu. And if we scroll down right at the bottom right, you see a new button here. We just click on it, and we're being asked to enter the name for your new workspace. Usually, the convention is Pro Suite gold, a dash, and I enter the symbol of the market I want to trade. In this video, I'm going to use the ES. A lot of people are trading ES, so that's the way that you enter the workspace. Pro Suite, a gold. It could be Pro Suite dash ES. So I click on OK. And now if I click on Workspaces, you see that we are right now, this workspace is active. This is the workspace that we are working on, Pro Suite Gold-ES. Okay, so we're going to create these four charts that I talked about before to have a complete holistic view of the market and to be able to use Pro Suite Gold the most efficient way. So the first chart is going to be the market profile chart. So to create that chart, we are going to click on New from the menu, Chart, and then we're going to select, here I'm going to select Yes. And we have three properties to enter only in that window. We have to enter the type in minute. The value should be set to 30 and the days to load 25. You can change the days to load later, but by default, and I'm always using 25 days. Sometimes I use more days if I want to see more profiles, but usually 25 is pretty good. So these three properties to set are the type, set to minute, the value set to 30, and the days to load at 25. Once these three properties are set, we just have to choose the template for the market profile chart, and that comes with your product that has been installed on your PC. So the installer just installed these these templates on your PC. So when you click on that button, usually the convention is the symbol of your product, ES dash Pro Suite Gold, because here I'm using Pro Suite Gold. So ES dash Pro Suite Gold, and I'm going to choose a market profile template here. So ES Pro Suite Gold market profile. If you are trading crude oil, it's going to be CL, etc. So here I'm going to choose the market profile for ES, and I click on OK. And I'm going to bring here the chart into view, and it takes a few seconds to load the ES market profile, and that's it. Because the volatility is so high here, you know, sometimes when you want to have, you want to see more profile on the chart, and the scale is so, the volatility is so high that the scale is difficult by moment. When it is too crunched together, you're gonna see kind of a block profile like that. But usually in a normal situation here, you have a normal profile here. All right. So we have created our first chart, which is the market profile chart. The second chart we're going to create is the day chart. So we click on New Chart. I'm going to select Yes again. Now under the type, we're going to choose the day session. This is a bar type that has been created for ProSuite, and it has been installed when you install the product. And this is the day chart only for the day session, no overnight. And under the value, it should be 1. And the days to load for the day chart, by default, I'm using 100. So the type day session, value 1, and days to load 100. Sorry for that. And once that's done, here we, like we did for the market profile chart, we're going to choose our template for the day chart. So ES, ProSuite Gold, day chart. And we click on OK. And I'm going to bring the chart into view here. And this is the day chart. So I'm going to minimize that. Now we're going to click on New, and we're going to create the long-term charts, like the weekly and the monthly. So same process. I choose yes. Here under the type, for the weekly, I'm going to choose week. Day session. Value should be set to 1. And days to load. For the week, I'm using 365 days. Same thing, I choose my template, ES ProSuite Gold weekly chart. And I click on OK. And that's it for the weekly chart. As you can see, the balance, when the market is in a balance, it is automatically drawn by the software. Okay, so one more to go, and we're all set up. It's pretty easy. Okay, so here, let me just set up my control center the right way. Okay, so now we're going to click on New Chart. I'm going to select again Yes. And now for the monthly chart, I'm going to choose Month, Day Session, Value 1, and Days to Load. For the monthly, I'm using 1865 days. And under the template, same process, ES ProSuite Gold, monthly chart, and I click on OK. And that's it. It's as simple as that. You have your 4 charts created. Now you can set them up the way you want. Me, usually, I set I have the market profile chart that takes about almost half of the screen, because this is my main trading chart. And I put the daily, my second biggest chart would be the daily, and I would put the weekly and the monthly. So you would have your 4 chart set up. And that's about it. The only thing you have to do now, because all these charts are talking to each other, so we're exchanging data between themselves. For example, the monthly is talking to the market profile as well as the weekly and the daily, and the market profile is talking also to the daily chart. So to have everything in sync, you just have, for the first time, to close your workspace. So ProSuite Gold ES. You can save it before, but usually what I do is I close it and I get the message to save the workspace. Important to click yes to save it. And that's it. Once you're going to reopen this workspace, all the different charts should be in sync, and they should be able to talk to each other and get all the precious info that we want to have to be a better trader. So maybe I could show you very quickly what is my trading setup here for crude. Just one moment. Here it is. I know maybe that's a little bit small, but I wanted to show you how my setup is for trading. You can see here on the left, I have my market profile chart. On the right here, this is the daily chart. I have my weekly chart here and my monthly chart here. And here in the middle, I have a custom chart that I have created to have a good feel about the flow of the market. I have my two M3 window here to trade, and I have a small pointed figure to complement my flow analysis. But mainly, this is my trading setup here, obviously, and this is part of another video. But here you can apply these profiles to, you know, the daily, monthly, and weekly bar. Um, but I'm going to record other videos, tutorial about Pro Suite Go. So that's about it for this video. I thank you very much for watching and good trading.